Hello everyone, how are you? Here to let you know what happened on Alone Season 10, but I'm doing things different this year. This video is just a quick biography about the 10 contestants, like where they're from, how old they are, and a quick little detail about their life in that. Before I get into the actual first episode review of Alone, which will be the second video following this one. 10 contestants this year, North and Saskatchewan, where they're at. Some were dropped off by boat. Some were dropped off by airplane. They're all separated on the island at different locations so they can't interact with each other. Wow. There are 10 people. The winner gets half a freaking $1,000,000. That's $500,000. Like me, if I had $500,000, I honestly would probably go on a huge shopping spree. Buy some rational merchandise. Some DVDs out of my collection. A bunch of comic books. Stuff like that. I would love to go on travel, see places. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to like South Africa, a place like that. So I'll definitely use that money for that and take my family and friends along. So let's talk about the 10 contestants. We have Alan. He's 52 years old. He's a high school teacher. They never really explained where he was from yet. He teaches English, social studies, and how to survive in the wild outdoors. His class of students encourage him to participate in this. He sent in a video request. Alone picked him as one. So he says, I want to do this not for the money. I want to do this so I can prove I can do this, but also to say thank you to my students for encouraging me to do this. We have Anne. She's 56 years old. She's from Wisconsin, and she's off-the-grid organic farmer. She grows everything organic, her and her family, and a farm. She lives way in the wild, she said, so that way there's no next door neighbors, nothing like that. You have Cade. He's 20 years old. He's from Wyoming. He has a job of, like, people are paying him money to, like, if they want to climb a mountain or go, like, a nature trail rock, stuff like that. They pay him money. He's basically like a guide, like a tour guide kind of person. Him and his family have a horse farm for disability kids. So the kids with disabilities can go there, have a great time with the horses. You know, like go horseback ride and feed the horses, pet the horses, stuff like that. So he said the $500,000 will help a lot with the farm, like for money and all that, for food, supply, stuff like that. We have James. He's 50 years old. He's from Ontario. His family has hunted, fishermen, outdoorsmen. His entire generation of family, that's what they do for a living. So he has the experience edge, he says. He's been a lifelong fan of Alone. He's watched it since season 1. So he is so happy and excited they chose him finally to be on the show. We have Jody Rose. She is 45 years old. Never said where she's from. Before she got on the show, she suffered an injury. And it showed like this huge goddamn scar. Man, it was nasty looking. So she thought that she would be replaced on the show, but she's there. She's there to prove that she can do this. So she's kind of nervous because of the injury and that. But she's very, ready to give it a go. We have Lee. He's 59 years old. For his job, he has an airplane. He flies his own plane. And he delivers stuff to like communities and that, like in Alaska, places like off the grid and that. You know, like if people want supplies, he'll gather the supplies up and deliver it to them. He was raised in the woods. Like his family went from different communities, wooded communities, until he's 15 years old. So he never really was part of a huge community. He never went to school on that. So until he's 15 years old. So this is like, basically he said, this is like home to me, out in the woods and that. We have Luke. He's 39 years old. He's from Hawaii. Now, this is interesting, Luke. His family, kind of like James. Huge outdoor hunters, fishermen, outdoor survival people. Except for him. He's never participated in that family generation, he said, until now. Because he wants to prove to his family, like, I can do this. And his mother and father have a book out there published. It says best time seller of outdoor survival skills book. So he wants to prove that he could do this like his family has. And the last 3 people is Melina. She's 54 years old. She's a history teacher from England. She loves nature. She loves being outdoors. We have Mike, 31 years old. Only thing we know about him so far, he's a carpenter. Then we have Ramos Taz, 35 years old. He's from Brazil. He has no experience hunting, fishing, all that. He's a musician / like he's an actor in the theaters, like and plays and that. So he said this is like an all new environment to him. So there's your 10 contestants. Quick biography, but somewhere where they're at, what they do for a living. I am curious, like how the Ramos is going to do. Like I said, he has no experience being outdoors in the wild. He's basically done plays all his life in the theater. He's a musician. It's kind of serious to see how he does. Kind of curious. James, his family has got the whole huge generation of being outdoors and all that. So he's got a lot of experience there. So hope you're excited for the Lone Season 10 like I am, folks. Stay tuned for the second part of this video. Too sweet. Bye.